let me pull up my notes. Hey guys, it's Tounge Beautiful here and welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can tell by the title, this video is going to be all about my tongue ring. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna ask, why did you pierce your tongue? Please don't ask me why, but I've always wanted to do it and I've always been nervous to do it, but I just decided to just do it anyway. I put some notes down in my phone, so if I'm looking down a lot, it's because I am actually going to be going through some of my notes because I don't want to miss out on anything. I know there's a lot of people who want to get their tongue pierced and just aren't sure or are afraid and they just don't know what to expect. So I just decided to do this video just to help you guys, I guess, get a idea of what to expect when you're getting your tongue pierced and the pain and the price and everything like that. So if you guys want to know more about my tongue ring, then stay tuned. Okay, so I got my tongue pierced on February 26th. Today is the 9th of March. So on Friday, it'll be exactly 2 weeks, but I'm in my second week now. So I went to a tattoo spot, of course, tattoo and piercing spot, and they have all the rings there, and basically I went in and I asked, you know, how much it was to get my tongue pierced. The procedure, they take you to the back, of course. They spray your tongue with some Listerine just to kill any bacteria or anything like that. They have you gargle it and then spit it out, and then they use like something like a clamp, hold your tongue straight. They kind of check to see where your vein is because you know that they can't pierce through your vein, so they check to see where your vein is so that they can pierce on the other side. And then they use a needle to actually pierce through your tongue, and then they push the ring upwards through your tongue, and then they just twist the ends. So that is basically how they're supposed to do it. If you walk into a tattoo / piercing spot and that's not the procedure that they do, if they're not wearing any gloves, or if the tools aren't basically just taken out of plastic, do not sit down and let them touch your tongue. Remember, your tongue is a very, very sensitive spot, and you don't want to make any mistakes by allowing some idiot who doesn't know what they're doing to pierce your tongue. It really isn't that bad going through, but I will say coming up through the top, that part hurt me a bit. But honestly, it's really quick. It's 1, 2, 3. It's over with and done with. Like, it's just so quick, you wouldn't even notice that you actually just got your tongue pierced. As far as pain afterwards, I was feeling some pain afterwards. It was more of, it wasn't really like, oh my gosh, it hurt so bad, but it was more of like a discomfort. My tongue was really swollen. It's just really quick, and it's really easy. The only thing is it's very uncomfortable for a while because your tongue is very swollen, and that's why they use the long ring to pierce your tongue as opposed to the shorter normal size piercing tongue ring, because your tongue is gonna swell, so they need the long one just so that the shorter one wouldn't cause too much tension on your tongue after the piercing. Eating and drinking was a little bit difficult. The day after I got it done, I actually went and bought some soup from the Jamaican restaurant, and you guys, it had some pepper in there, so my tongue was like burning me a little bit, but literally I had to take my spoon and like just eat on the side. So I was literally like putting the food in on this side. I could only use this side, you guys. I didn't use hot sauce. They recommend that you don't use any hot sauce on your food or anything like that because it is going to burn your tongue. I drank lots of water. The cold water really helped in the numbing process. You can drink alcohol afterwards. It didn't really irritate me much. Healing process. It takes about 3 weeks for your tongue piercing to fully heal. so that you can actually change it to a ring that you actually want. But within the 2 weeks, you can go and get it changed to the shorter one, because the long one is a little bit distracting in your mouth, if I must say. I really can't stand the fact that it's so long. Eating is just weird, and then you kind of feel like you're gonna bite the ring, and then you kind of feel like you're gonna bite your tongue, and it's just, I guess, a nerve-wracking situation. I guess to maintain a healthy, clean tongue, to avoid any bacteria, they recommend that you use Listerine or Crest. I use Crest for the first week or so. I went to a Family Dollar and I actually got me just a regular brand of Listerine, and I use the yellowish brownish one, because that one is more, I feel like it works more on my tongue, and I can feel it working more on my tongue, so I prefer to use that one. Brushing my teeth was a bit difficult, but I felt that it made my mouth feel more at ease when I brushed my teeth. So what I would do is, to brush my tongue, I would actually go around the tongue ring. I wouldn't actually go over it, because touching it was like pretty painful. I would say, they say it takes about 3 weeks for it to heal, but so far my tongue piercing feels like it's doing pretty well. I'm actually thinking tomorrow, which is the 10th, to go and see if I can get the shorter ring, because this longer one is a bit of a distraction, like I said, and I really don't like the fact that it's so distracting in my mouth. It really isn't that bad as far as pain goes, so if you are nervous about doing it, or you are scared about doing it, I would say maybe you can probably try taking like some Tylenol beforehand, before going there, and then maybe you wouldn't feel it so much. I'm not really sure if that really works, because I've never actually tried it, but I'm pretty sure that it would. So far, I feel like the tongue is doing great. I feel like it's healing properly. I haven't gotten any bumps on it, besides the first week getting like some excess, I don't know, skin or something like that growing on in the front of it, but every time I brushed my tongue, it would fall off and go away. So that's the only thing that happens. If you do feel, I guess, a little dizzy, a little lightheaded, if your tongue is swollen for more than 2 weeks, if it doesn't start to go down by the second week, then your tongue could be infected. If it starts to like change colors, it should be a little red. It should grow like a little white thing in the front, like excess skin or something like that. But definitely, if it's like black and blue, or if it's like swelling, and if it's like, you know, turning weird colors, and you're starting to get like pus or something like that coming out of your tongue, definitely go to the emergency and get that removed, because it is infected and you don't want anything to happen. Pierce it underneath. They go from the bottom up, so they don't pierce through your vein. So I'm just gonna do a close-up, and food, I would recommend eating soup that doesn't have too much pepper in there. Nothing too chewy that's gonna irritate your tongue. Definitely stay away from the hot sauce, the black peppers, things like that. Drink lots of cold water. That helped me a lot. If you feel any discomfort, make sure you rinse your mouth out with mouthwash every single time you eat or drink, just to prevent any bacteria from forming on your tongue. Be sure to brush your teeth. And while brushing your teeth, make sure you brush your tongue. Don't be too rough, but I mean, if you see the little thing forming, you can just brush it away. It'll come right off. It'll grow back by the next day, but most likely by the ending of the first week, early second week, it just goes away and you don't have any issues after that. Try to just eat on one side instead of trying to eat on both, because you are going to get kind of confused and you might feel like you're going to bite your tongue ring, because I know that I felt like that. So you want to try to just eat on one side. If the cold water doesn't work, you can get some crushed ice. Not a big piece of ice, because that's gonna be very difficult for you to handle in your mouth. You guys, I did not know that eating could be so difficult without your tongue. Like, literally, I don't know, like, even talking, I was talking with a lisp. So yeah, eat on one side. You're gonna sound funny for the first couple of days or so. You are gonna talk with a lisp. Once you get the shorter ring after your second week, you can probably eat normally. I kind of wanted to do the update after I actually change my ring, but I probably will do another update next week, which would be my third week. So I'll do it probably the ending of next week, going into my fourth week of me getting my tongue pierced, just so you guys can I guess see how my tongue is progressing. But it's healing pretty well. I don't have no issues with it. So if you are afraid of getting it done, don't be. It's really quick and easy. Trust me, it'll be over in minutes. You won't even know that it happened. So yeah, that's it for this tongue piercing video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you guys have any questions, if I left anything out, you can definitely leave some comments below. And if you guys are wondering, I am recording with my camera because well, I'm not even gonna get into why, but no, I don't have a computer. I'm just basically winging it, and hopefully it uploads to my phone so I can edit it for you guys and get this out for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I hope that it is helpful for you guys. And yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Share the video, guys, with anybody. I mean, Facebook, Twitter, wherever. Just share the video, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.